So I think Shana didn't realize I was evaluating her until he came forward. So once again, can Shana really do any wrong? Right? Every time she comes here, she comes effortlessly. She steals the room, she just fills it with air. So I'll take a leaf out of your European inspiration, and I'd like to share with you guys a word. An Italian word, sprezzatura. So what it means is a studied nonchalance. Right? And that kind of sums up Shana. So I'll use that framework to describe the nonchalance bit first, then the study. So, nonchalance. Shana comes in front. She's so natural. The voice modulation, the tonality just naturally flows, and you follow every single word she says. It grips you. That's one of Shana's strengths. What other things can we describe like as nonchalant? The perfect selection of pictures. You see, there's always a temptation to choose as many pictures as we can. But when using visual aids, it's always good to recall that less is more. And your choice of pictures adequately reflected the kind of atmosphere and the feel you wanted to give about these people. When you spoke about your friend being the funniest guy in the room, the next slide immediately was him and his Snapchats. And it got everyone burst out laughing. It was perfect. It's a perfect pick. And you're very emotive. That's one of your strengths. The moment you transition to talking to another friend, a memory just flashed into your mind. You're like, oh my god, okay, I gotta tell you this. And then your voice changed and the whole room could feel that infectious energy. But what about the studied bit? See, nonchalance is something that, for most of us, we think is natural, that we are born with, we're imbibed with, but it's not. A lot of people can spend hours practicing a speech to come in front to give that appearance of nonchalance, of natural delivery, of effortless delivery. Shana's an expert at that. Today, we could tell that there were certain areas where she could have studied a little more. For one, Shana had a lot of earth today, kind of displaying a lack of familiarity with the script. We tell this a bit rushed. We went forward, like, yeah. The slides became your cues because you were trying to remember placeholders for where your text was supposed to be. And that kind of affected the transition from each character to the next one. Oh yeah, alright, so this person now, she's from here, and then it leads to another problem. Because I know what it's like to go overseas and you come back and you're telling your friends about it, you want them to know, guys, you have to know everything that happened, right? I had this amazing, life-changing time, please follow every word I say, believe me, right? And then what happens is that you feel a reluctance to filter your stories. You want everyone to know, oh yeah, so there was this time at the bowling alley, and then there's this. What would have served you better, Shana, might have been picking one story that was emblematic and summed up your experience with this person. Like just go out there and say one crucial thing. Less is more. So with that, Shana, everyone knows that you've got it down. You know naturally how to grip the room, make the eye contact, to transition from slide to slide and story to character. Eventually, put in a bit more time, and your movements can be even more natural. And I can't wait to see that. Thank you.